Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're going to go ahead and get into a general message. We're going to see just what you need to know, okay? So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. Let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Let's see what's going on here. What you need to know. I did not pull an intuitive card, so let's see. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know, Spirit? Not gonna look. Just gonna let it be chosen for us, right? What does Gemini need to know? Sure. Okay. We have the sun coming out. That's what you need to know, Gemini, that the sun is coming out. Ultimate clarity could be hitting over you right now too. You could definitely be having some kind of enlightenment or just seeing something clearly, Gemini, where maybe you weren't seeing it before. Maybe there was some distorted energy or you were going through some cloudy moments, you were down, I don't know. There's something about seeing something in its full glory suddenly, Gemini, okay? There's also this energy of happy times, happy days, happy news. I'm getting the energy of good news coming through, feeling motivated. It does feel like there could be this rejuvenation or feeling like this energy of something could happen again for you. Yeah, something has really closed out recently, Gemini. I feel like there's been a lot of cycles that have been being released for you, heavy cycles that have a lot of karma in them or that are from past lives, okay? And you're really learning to kind of navigate through that. But I feel like with that has come clarity, with that has come some kind of energy or this, it feels really like a lot of energy. Some of you guys could be needing to get out in the sun, you need to get the vitamins from the sun. Some of you guys, there is this energy of that. Like nourishing yourself. The death card is starting to stalk your reading, Gemini, so Scorpio energy could be significant, or this is looming. And I don't necessarily mean that a death is looming, okay? Take it as it resonates, but I feel like it's almost like you sense the cycle cleanse, right? Like some of you are in this midst of change or in this midst of transition is almost like the energy of what I'm getting. There could be this energy too. They're showing me the cocoon and they're showing me when the butterfly is starting to come out. So it's like that moment where it's kind of, it's tough and you really got to prove yourself almost to yourself. So a lot of you could be getting spiritually tested right now, really going through it. I feel like this energy of like spirit throwing some lessons on you that you swore you've learned. And this is almost like exams. It's like final exams. Like, yes, like, have you really learned that lesson, Gemini? Are you really going to release this? Because, yeah, some of you guys and some of you are seeing where you have not released it and there is a need to, but that is getting resolved. That's the energy. So some of you guys are feeling like you're going through final exams with spirit right now, or maybe you are literally, I don't know, but there is this energy of that. What do we have here for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know, okay? Eight of Swords. Page of Cups. There is that kind of energy of like maybe fooling yourself or deluding yourself, keeping yourself trapped here, not seeing something clearly either, which is why I feel like this clarity is coming in for you, or you need this clarity. What does Gemini need to know? There could definitely be some drama around you guys. I feel like people around you might not be happy with your success. I'm hearing too big for your britches. Ooh, Gemini. Yeah, somebody might be feeling, I don't know. I was feeling really good and then the cards are coming out and it's giving me this, but I'm going to go with it, guys. I feel like there's this energy here of like somebody feeling like you're getting too big for your britches, Gemini. This could be in the workplace for sure, or wherever it is that you shine. So if you have a social media where you do some kind of content, there's this energy of that. Some of you guys, you don't see that you're actually in competition. Like you compete with yourself, other people are competing with you. I already have said that before about Geminis, but there's a lot of energy of somebody going after an opportunity or people really struggling to get to an opportunity. This could also be you tearing yourself to pieces to get to an opportunity as well. Okay, but it is like there's opportunity that's going to be offered to you, Gemini, but I feel like this might come after this this drama or this turbulence or this energy of feeling like there's a disruption here, and we're going to see what that is. Give me one more for Gemini. I don't want to get too many cards out here, just one more. The Empress, yeah, you're going to take this seed and you are going to create something with it. Ew, because that's what Empresses do, okay? That's what Divine Feminines do. We create, male or female, so there is this energy of Spirit giving you this potential and you turning this into something, Gemini, but this comes after this transition, this change. Some of you are going to get out of your head and you're going to put in some work in regard to something. You are going to put the action in that's going to be the catalyst that's going to create the change with the Five of Wands. Some of you are really beating yourself up over something, or you have in the past with this Eight of Swords, not making yourself feel trapped. I feel like for a lot of you, you are legitimately, there have been blockages. That's what I'm getting with this Five of Wands too, because you are having to take some kind of physical steps after you get yourself out of your head. So it's like, it's not like these aren't realistic or real. Like, your problems are real, Gemini. You really do have, legitimate issues going on, but there is this energy here of as soon as you are able to free your own self, free your own mind, you do get into work. You put the work in. I'm seeing that. You activate the change. And some of you, there's this energy of, hey, having to maybe confront some things, stand up to some people. For some of you, it's having to go and kind of compete and prove that you're the best. I'm also getting in vitro fertilization for some of you guys. I'm getting like the Eight of Swords being the surgery, the Five of Wands being the sperm, literally the egg, and then the pregnancy. That's what I'm getting. For some of you guys, you've had a hard time getting pregnant. I'm seeing that. That's not for everybody. Okay? All right. For those of you that that's not for, okay? Yeah. But for some of you, that is the case. Like, you are wanting to have a child, or you're going to find out about a child. Somebody might be finding out about a child, and you might feel very conflicted about this. You might be like, I know I'm not the only one that you... For some of you, you're in the situation where you're going to find out somebody's pregnant, and you don't think you're the father. For some of you, you only did this one time, and that was all it took, though. Okay? That's why they say... Gemini, you gotta start wrapping that thing up for whoever that is for. I don't know who that's for, but I'm getting that energy. For some of you guys, like, you feel like there might have been many contenders and you only tried once, and there you go. That's what happened. That is for somebody. If that's not for you, Gemini, unfortunately, that could be for somebody around you, or somebody that you know, somebody that you're attached to. Like, yes, they did. They got somebody pregnant, or there's a possibility that they got somebody pregnant, okay? And this person is in their head about this. Okay, Gemini. What is this Eight of Swords and Five of Wands energy for Gemini? Five of Pentacles. Yeah. For some of you, it's like, yeah, there could be competition. There could be people around you. But Gemini, again, your greatest competition is yourself. Your biggest enemy is yourself. Like, you're the one that, once you get into your own head, you're the one that stops yourself. So there is this change of perspective here of this Hangman. Maybe some enlightenment comes through and you're like, I need to lift my head up. There could be something like that. Like, something comes in that's jarring, right? With this Knight of Wands that causes you to look up. And when you do, you see that there could be opportunity out there, or you just need to get up off your ass and you need to really fight for this. And I'm not saying that you're lazy or you haven't been doing anything, but there's this energy of maybe feeling a little defeated here. We get that with the Eight of Swords. We get that energy of feeling trapped, or like we don't have a choice. There's no room for us to move. I feel like there is, Gemini, but you're just going to have to climb or work for something, strive for something, put in some kind of effort, it feels like. And it feels like sudden effort. For some of you, you're seeing something in a completely different perspective, whether this is now or whether this is coming up here soon. You are going to see something in a completely different perspective. You're going to see that actually you've been fighting for almost what it feels like is nothing. And that might sting a little bit with this Five of Wands and cause you to feel a little conflicted. But there is also potential here now for you to move in a new direction, or for you to put your focus elsewhere. I almost feel that for some of you guys too with this. Because there is kind of it almost feels like office politics, I gotta be real with you, or like climbing the corporate ladder, or just trying to be the best for this person, get this person to see your value. And it's like, your value is within you. You don't need anybody else to tell you that you're worthy of a position, Gemini, or that you're a hard worker or any of that shit. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. It's like you're breaking free of whatever the stigma is that you had about yourself and your worthiness, especially in regards to money or your stability. And there's this energy of this change that's happening because of it, and you're reaching out to it. Now, for some of you, I'm also getting this energy that there could be this energy of somebody who, if there is a drama starter, somebody around you that's going to try to cause you to feel some type of way about yourself, if they keep playing with fire, they're going to get burned. I get that for somebody. Somebody who's trying to play with you, Gemini, they keep playing with fire, Spirit's saying it's going to burn them, okay? They're showing me the energy of almost like, I don't know, they're showing me almost like the energy of a moth getting drawn in by the light, but the light ends up being like a fire, like a campfire or a lighter or a torch or a tiki torch or something, like, you know, and it gets its wings singed and it gets all burnt up, like trying to go after something. So somebody might really like that, you know, we get that energy of that spirit's pie, okay? Somebody might step into a trap here with you, Gemini. Because I feel like somebody keeps trying to get you, touch you, right? There's that kind of energy here, and somebody's going to get burned if they do. Keep playing with fire with you. Spirit's saying that because you're already kind of beating yourself up and you're trying to transition into something, and Spirit feels like there's almost like this energy of this person or these people or whatever this is, a situation. It's like a mosquito that you keep having to swat away. So Spirit's like, I got something for it. I don't know. There's that kind of energy here for some of you guys. Yeah, I feel like your guides are really about to get involved or something like that because you're working on balancing yourself. I don't feel like Spirit wants you to be fucked with right now, Gemini. I'm gonna be real with you. People who have been messing with you or trying things with you, they might have already felt this burn. They might be going through some serious karma right now. People might be feeling like you ruined their life, Gemini, or ever since they met you, ever since they got involved with you, everything's been shitty for them. I feel like this is karma. I feel like they need to look at how they treated you, honestly. Because that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like, is there any kind of self-awareness here that's happening? You know? Or are we just seeing what we want to see here? Some of you, there's people around you that are about to have a perspective shift. This person might come to offer you something. They might come offer you a seed that you can grow. Like, honestly, that's kind of energy I'm getting for some of you too. This could be in regards to work. It doesn't have to be love. Like maybe your boss, you know, passed you up on something because of what other people were saying or because of whatever, and now they're kind of eating their words. There's almost that energy here for some of you guys. This could definitely be love too, where this person was projecting a lot or they weren't seeing things clearly. They were kind of, you know, fighting instead of flowing, right? Okay, what is this Ace of Pentacles being offered to Gemini that Gemini needs to know about? Nine of Pentacles. This could be the missing link here, and that's what I'm saying. For some of you guys, there is that energy here. Like you've been working really hard with the Eight of Pentacles. The missing link is coming, or the next step is coming. This doesn't have to be the end all be all here with the Ten of Pentacles, but it's like a happy completion to a cycle that you've been working on or that you've been building. So there is going to be some kind of progression that's going to make you feel really complete here. You're going to feel like you're progressing, or that you're going to feel like you're making some kind of leadway in something. Some of you guys, there is going to be some kind of offer or gift or windfall. I'm also getting a wish fulfillment coming through too. Just Ten of Pentacles is great vibes. And then with the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys have a lot of luxury or wealth coming your way. Some of you are going to have an opportunity to be an entrepreneur or work for yourself here, especially if there's just been this energy of you feeling like you're fighting for nothing. Like some of you might start looking around for different jobs or different companies that like you've invested a lot in whatever this is. I feel it. With the 5, it's like you really have. You've invested a lot of energy in something. And it might not be easy to make this choice. Some of you are fighting like lack mentality, or, you know, and some of you are fighting your ego. Like your ego is really going into freak out mode. Like, how are you going to survive? How are you going to make it? What about all the energy you've put into this? What if this crashes and then you've given up all of that? Like, there's a big energy about that. But I feel like your head's been down, or there's blindfolds here, a head down. I don't see anybody's face on this card. And this is the card that's talking about a change in perspective. So I really do feel like you've been blindfolding yourself to something, or you have not been seeing something exactly clearly. And you might be seeing that you've been fighting, you've been, you know, putting yourself in this energy of struggle when really there is other opportunity out there. And some of you, you are going to start going out and looking for that again, taking the active steps. Like, you know what, let me go actually on Indeed or on LinkedIn, or make some calls for some of you, or see if maybe I do want to open up this or start this or get more serious about building this. There's something about that, Gemini. For some of you, yeah, King of Pentacles, like you are not wanting to work for somebody else anymore. I'm getting that very clearly for somebody. You do not want to work for somebody else anymore. You want to work for yourself. You feel like you could do it better. You'd be more efficient. I don't know. I feel like there's something like that. You also want to have a more of a lax schedule. Look, some of you, you want to have more of a lax schedule. Your job is beating you up. You're up all night. You're up all day, right? You're like on call for some of you guys. There's really that energy here. For some of you guys, my single ladies / fellers, okay? For some of you that have had your head down, you've been working, you've been healing from some trauma, healing from some wounds. There's somebody that's looking and liking, okay? Somebody feels like you are very desirable, all beat and bruised up. I don't know. I don't know why they like you looking like that. I don't know. They feel like you're strong. Like maybe they see themselves in you. Because when I think of tattoos and divination, I think of somebody who's willing to go through a little bit of pain to get some permanent results and is willing to commit. You got to be willing to commit to get a tattoo, right? I don't know. That's just kind of what I got with that. But I do feel like somebody's looking at you, Gemini. You might not notice this person, but they're going to approach you. I feel like this person is going to approach you. This person could be a King of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, but they could be. Okay, yeah, I feel like you've been kind of focusing on, I feel like and this is the energy too. I feel like you've been trying to make progress. You've been giving into something, hoping that it's going to give back to you. But that's the energy they're giving me, is like every time the coin drops, it just goes right back. I've never seen that before with this, like, you know, every time the coin drops, it goes right back. So are you really making any progress here? I almost feel like you're just getting drained in something, Gemini. You're starting to see that. I'm not going to put it down, but I'm getting that energy. Like you're starting to see that you're just getting drained. And look, bruh, you cannot, okay? That's the energy I'm picking up. Like you are seeing that somebody is, and this feels like a work situation. It could be love though. Take it as it resonates, okay? But I feel like you're getting played like a puppet, or something is draining you. You just feel it. Or you just were. If this is past energy, it's past energy. Not everybody's where you're at, babe, right? Some people are going through this right now. I feel like you really do want to assess your options, but your options are not fully clear to you. You know? Like we can't exactly see what this is. We got a general idea about some of it, but some of it we don't have any idea. There's that energy here. Really needing to go in and listen to what Spirit's telling you. The Spirit is giving you direct information right now. I feel like success is at hand, Gemini. You are going to be successful, or there is some kind of recognition that is coming your way. For some of you, you are going to step out on your own too, and that's where you're going to find your authenticity, or that's where you're going to find your happiness. Like some of you are going to get really serious about something after whatever this is. Like when you see you've been giving your energy into the wrong thing, Gemini, or you haven't been seeing something clearly. Some of you guys are going to work. Okay, Rihanna. Some of you guys are going to work for a promotion, and they're going to give it to somebody else, and you're going to be like, okay. You're going to like literally I'm getting the energy, guys, of like you're at the meeting where they're announcing it and you had no idea. And you just stand up in the middle of the meeting and they're like, where are you going, Fred? And you're like, well, I'm going to clean out my desk. Right? Because that's what that means, right? Because you've been offering this, you've been promising this to me this entire time. And now you're going to give it to this person? Well, that means that obviously I'm going to go clean up my desk. Like some of you guys are going to leave immediately. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Like you're going to leave something immediately. As soon as like it's the last straw. And it was the first straw, I feel like too, but it's the last straw. I don't know, guys. That is for some of you guys. You branch off. You do find something out there though. That's not for everybody, so just take it as it resonates. These readings aren't always going to resonate for everybody, guys. You are looking into new things though, looking in ways to grow, new avenues. I feel like you're doing a lot of research. Some of you guys could be going back to school. Some of you guys might want to go on like this world tour. Some of you guys might want to, you know, I've been getting this energy a little bit too, so I don't know. This could be for somebody, but I almost get the energy of somebody who has like a crap ton of savings and really nothing that's holding you back. and you kind of just wake up and see that you're just living like a lie almost, or you're fighting for something that's not really even important to you. You know, you're wasting so much of your life essence on something that really isn't important to you. Like, somebody wakes up and sees that. I feel like they sell everything, or they sell a lot of stuff. They quit their job. They start traveling. That's for some of you guys. Or they go out on their own. They start investing. Some of them, like, I don't know, I'm getting this energy of like some of you have something valuable. You have valuable things that you can sell that will actually give you a lot of money, or you have stocks you could sell. There's something like that. That's not for everybody, obviously. That's obviously not for everybody. But for some of you, there is a nest egg that you're sitting on, and it's almost like you feel like you might be wasting your time with something when you can invest in other things. That is, yeah, your mind's almost like being expanded here. Okay, let's go ahead and get some. For some of you, you are not sure if you are pregnant. You're not sure if you want to know if it's a boy or a girl. You're right. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like, you're walking a tightrope here. You're really not sure. Some of you guys might also feel when you do branch off from whatever this is, because even though this was making you feel unstable, like this, almost this essence of instability, I kind of feel like it actually was providing stability. And that's why you were sticking to it, right? With that devil energy we saw, like, it did have a hold on you, Gemini, whatever it was. So it's like, even though it was causing instability, it was giving stability. So it was like almost mind fucking you, right? So I don't know, I'm kind of getting this energy of like, when you do branch off from whatever that is, or whatever that energy is for you, it's almost like you're walking a tightrope, you feel like here. But you're really just kind of letting yourself be led at the same time. Like, she don't look stressed out about it. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay? Yeah, you're starting to see the forest through the trees is the energy I'm getting too. Like, you're seeing the bigger picture here. Like, instead of just seeing yourself, like, there's trees everywhere. There's trees. It's like you're seeing, no, I'm in a forest. I don't know why that's significant, if that makes sense to somebody, but it feels like it's significant. Okay, what do we have here for Gemini? Emotions are running high. Ooh, lordy. There are going to be some high emotions. I don't know. Y'all going to let me know in the comments, I'm sure. This might not even be on this video that you let me know. I'm actually getting that. This is going to be on a future video. Some of y'all are going to be commenting what this is talking about, because I feel like for some of you, something significant is happening, or there's going to be a significant wake up call or something, and it feels like the emotions are going to be running high. You're also getting a lot of messages right now. That's the thing. Expect powerful change, Gemini. New moon eclipse. Something has to get eclipsed out so something can get eclipsed in, right? But there is something getting eclipsed into your life, and there are emotions that are running high because of it. Spirit wants you to know, I knew this card was going to come out, bro. How did I know? Wow. How did I know? Because this card always comes out when I use this deck, when Spirit's trying to reassure you that if you take a leap of faith or you do something, it is going to be okay. Or if something happens that feels like it is affecting your foundation, your mental health, your emotional health, this is the card that Spirit gives me when it is going to be okay. Like, this is like the reassurance card. So I knew I was going to see this card. Wow. I feel like because there's something that impacts your emotions in a powerful way and causes a significant change that almost makes you feel like, oh my God, is everything going to be okay? Yes. You and your loved ones are going to be safe, Gemini. You are going to be okay. It's too many. Advice, please, for Gemini. You are good enough. A full moon in Virgo. This is about that. Again, like I had said, you don't need somebody to promote you, to show you that you're a hard worker, or that you're worthy of money, or that you're worthy of these things. You can go and put this energy into yourself. Some of you are seeing that. You don't want to put the energy into somebody or something that's going to decide if you're worthy of it. You already know you're worthy of it. Okay, that is for some of you guys. You really are putting the focus on you and on your own growth. You're investing in yourself. You're seeing your own potential here, because before, again, there's this energy with all these blindfolded faces and covered up faces. It's like you weren't seeing it. So there's a healthy boost here of self-esteem, self-worth that's coming, or it's happening, Gemini. And I just get this energy of you. Yeah, I'm hearing, we're not gonna take it. For some of you, that's how you feel about a work situation. Like, you're like, I'm going to clean out my desk. You just take it, the whole shit, you swipe it all into a box. You're like, bye. Okay. And yes, I'm taking my office plant, is what I heard. But I ain't mad at you, honey, because I would damn sure take my office plant too. You got me messed up, right? I don't know, Gemini, okay? Oh, that's way too many. That was my mistake. Okay, what do we have here for Gemini? The energy is gaining momentum here, with adjustments are required, and that's what I'm talking about. Spirit saying, look, something is going to take off as soon as you start investing in yourself. You see something for what it is, like something's going to take off for you, Gemini, but there are going to be some adjustments that are required. Some of you, there could be this energy of really needing to just breathe for a second while you kind of take flight. Like those of you who have been in a plane, you know that moment where you're taking off, and actually I find that to kind of be the funnest moment. I know that's weird, but I actually find that to be the funnest moment, like when you're taking off. It reminds me of a roller coaster. And I've only went on one plane, so I mean, maybe that'll change when I go on a plane again. I don't know, right? But it's almost like this energy of like you holding your breath for a second, you know? And just like, I am literally out of control in this situation. Like anything could happen, bro. Anything could happen, and there is not anything that I can do other than just hope that I have lived my life to the fullest, right? Like that's it. There's something like that. Like you're taking flight and you're walking this tightrope, and it feels like, whoo, here we go. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Like here we go. Some of you guys might be taking flight, like literally, okay? Like going, catching a flight. Yeah, some of y'all might be catching a flight for a little, I don't know, romantic rendezvous. Some of you and your boo might be going on vacation. You and your girls, you and your boys might be going on vacation. You might meet somebody while you're on vacation, Gemini. You might decide to do a little single, solo traveling, and you meet somebody. For some of you guys, some of you could be invited to fly out or get flown out or something. I don't know. That is for some of you guys. All right. Let's go ahead and end this here, okay? And I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.